Princess Cruises seems to be in the business of gambling. As of late, they're taking some pretty big risks. Hey everyone, my name is Jordan.
And I'm Jared.
And this is JJ Cruise. Thank you so much for clicking into the video today. We have a little bit of a different topic that we're going to talk to you about today, and that is Princess Cruises. They have been making some very interesting moves lately, some that could be deemed as very risky, especially within this industry and how volatile the industry is. But we're hoping to share some insight with you today and also hear your opinion of the things that they're doing.
But before we get into this, please, if you love cruise content, please hit that subscribe button. It means the world to us. It's free to you to do. So please hit that subscribe button. And while you're at it, hit the thumbs up to show you that YouTube, we love cruise content and we want more of it. If you watch our channel, you know that we love new cruise ships. We are trying to be on as many new cruise ships that come out every single year so you can get the best understanding of what a new cruise ship is like. Now, we've done it with a lot of cruise lines, but one cruise line that we have not talked about recently is Princess Cruises. And that is because the ships that have been coming out have been in the same class. It hasn't been much different. Doesn't mean it's not beautiful and a wonderful cruise ship, but recently Princess has announced some new additions to their brand new Sun Princess cruise ship. And we are thinking it's time to talk some Princess.
This cruise ship is going to be a brand new class. It's called the Sphere class, and it does come out in 2024. They're going to start the ship over in the Mediterranean, then it will eventually make its way over to North America. To get very specific here, we are going to talk about the 5 areas on the brand new Sun Princess that have stuck out to us as huge turning points for these different venues.
We're going to talk about the new things on board this ship, but also why it's a risk. So make sure you stay tuned to the end, because at the very end, we're going to talk about the biggest reason why we think this is a huge risk for Princess Cruises, and we want to get your thoughts on it. The first venue we have to talk about is that of the Arena. The Arena is the theater on board Sun Princess, and for this cruise ship, it is very different than all other cruise ships. We have not seen a theater like this because this theater is in the round. If you're not familiar what in the round means, it means that there are seats all around the theater. I know, now it makes total sense. This is a style of theater that is very rare, even on Broadway. But some of our favorite theatrical shows are done in this format. And the reason being is it's the most intimate format you can have. When you're in the round on a theater space, you can literally see the reactions of people on the other side. Guests, other passengers, maybe even the captain or crew that are watching the same show as you. And that goes from laughter to tears. And it really is just a really intimate experience.
This is a little bit of a risky move for Princess because not everyone always feels comfortable with theater in the round. We love this because we feel like every seat when you're in a round theater space is the best seat in the house. You typically don't have to be peeking over someone's shoulder. The seats give a clear view of the center stage, and we love the intimate feeling that it brings. We're interested to know what you think, though, if you think that this is going to be a theater that will work for Princess, or if it's something that, well, they may need to reconfigure on their future ships.
One thing I have to note, they did mention that seats are movable and stage pieces are movable. So even though I'm sure they're going to use this in the round setting, they could also use it in different formats. Be more of a thrust stage where you only have 3 parts of the audience and 1 part stage. It can be a lot of different configurations, but at the end of the day, I'm excited to see the in the round, especially because it's unique.
Next, let's talk about the Dome. The Dome is the multi-venue space that sits at the very front of the ship. It is covered with a glass sphere, which may be where they got the class name from, but this space looks incredible. During the day, it's going to have an indoor and outdoor pool, and at night, they're going to fill it with South Beach vibes. The pool becomes a stage, and it becomes a multi-entertainment venue. We've seen these types of spaces put on other ships where they put like adults only areas at the front of the ship, but we've never really seen these spaces be well utilized at night. So we are very intrigued to see what this entertainment venue in the evening will be like. For me, it seems like it's going to be a party under the stars.
They also mentioned there's going to be acrobats and the fact that there's going to be a lot of state-of-the-art lighting. So no matter what, it really feels like they're investing into this being a nighttime space as well. We see solariums all the time that aren't exactly what this is, but similar, just be completely forgotten at night. Maybe there'll be one-off silent disco at night, but it's really not going to be much more than utilized during the day. So it's cool to get that Santorini vibe during the day and the more South Beach vibe at night. I think the pure risk here is the fact of this isn't done much. Are people going to go up to this venue space at night, or are they going to stay in the theater, the casino, and other venues?
The piazza is the center of the ship, and it is that kind of heartbeat of the ship where many different venues come together. The piazza is found on many other Princess Cruises ships, but we've never seen a piazza quite like this.
This piazza is 3 stories tall, and there are ocean views all around. So you have a lot of glass with ocean views during the daytime, even into the evening time, in a very normal atrium space that is familiar usually with more walls and less of that ocean view. We absolutely love that part of this, but they add another layer to this where they actually have these LED screens that can be utilized and moved around for game shows, entertainment, and activities. We feel like this is a really cool idea to make the atrium a little bit more modern. The piazza is going to be one of those venues that is multifunctional. And we've seen this with other cruise lines try this, but they haven't been able to successfully get the ocean views down pat with it. So we're really excited to see what that entails.
In the days of the modern cruise ship, we've seen cruise ships go away from giant traditional dining rooms. We've seen smaller, more intimate dining rooms kind of come on board. We've seen a push for specialty restaurants, specifically on cruise lines like Virgin Voyages. But on the Sun Princess, they've gone in the opposite direction by expanding and making one of their largest main dining rooms ever. This dining room will span 3 stories and once again have floor-to-ceiling glass with incredible ocean views.
This is very unique and something we're excited about because right now there's a lot of problems with people being able to come into the dining room and having enough space. We love having space when we're dining, and we also love being seated quickly. With having 3 stories and this grand of a main dining room, we believe that this is going to kind of fix that issue. Now, of course, this is very different than what you're seeing on other lines, so that's where the risk plays. Obviously, they're doing this on other lines in the opposite way for a reason, so why is Princess going with a grand main dining hall? We love to see it, but we're really curious to see how it plays out.
You know that Jared and I do tend to visit casinos on cruise ships, so we couldn't talk about the Sun Princess without talking about the casino. This is going to be the largest casino in Princess Cruises' fleet and in the history of the cruise line, with over 200 brand new slot machines and plenty of tables. If you are a casino connoisseur or someone that does enjoy gambling on the ships, this casino looks like it's going to be awesome.
We don't see this often with premium cruise lines. Of course, with premium cruise lines, there are casinos on board, but the more you get into luxury and the further on, you get away from those casinos. In fact, most river cruises don't have casinos on board. So the main reason for that is you don't want to take away from venue space elsewhere. It's going to be very interesting to see. We will love it, but I wonder how the general population of Princess cruisers will love it. We're happy to see, but we will be definitely at the casino when we're on board.
I want to add one thing here, and we've seen on other Carnival Corporation ships, the casinos just not ever get big enough. Lines form behind slot machines and people get frustrated with the smaller casinos. So I actually think this is a great move for Princess and for the Princess Players Club. If you are a part of that, I think that this casino is going to be really exciting.
We talked about the 5 risks on Sun Princess, but there is one more that we didn't mention at the beginning that we have to talk about. And that is the fact that Princess Cruises has already ordered another ship in the same class of ship. That means that they're putting the skin in the game. Princess Cruises is ready for this to be the future of Princess Cruises, and that makes us super excited.
We love all of the elements that we've talked about today, and we feel like the fact that Princess has already ordered another one of these ships, they know that their people are going to love these ships as well. Honestly, the ship comes out next February, and we can't get on one of these ships fast enough because we are so stoked to see what the ship is all about. But we want to hear from you at home. What do you think about these major changes to Princess ships? Do you like them? Do you hate them? Please let us know in the comments and give us all of your thoughts. We love to get a healthy discussion going down below in the comments of this video.
We think Princess is betting big, and we think they're going to win big with these changes. It's a good risk to take, and we cannot wait to see it. Until next time,
See ya!